Cheers. We've got our meal. Look at this bowl of goodness. This is my lunch. I love this because it's noodles. There is so much going on here. Different textures, different flavors, different colors. It's purple, it's green, it's bamboo shoot color. Another way to really easily eat greens and just use some packaged products to your advantage. They just up-level the cooking game so much. You just end up with this extremely satisfying meal. All right, so let's get our fire on. And we're going to make some soba noodles. We've already made these gorgeous greens. So this was the magic ingredient, the fermented tofu, that makes this just so delish. And the product of choice today are chili bamboo shoots in soybean oil. So not a low-fat product only because of that oil, but I love this product. It just increases the joy level of this meal. I also have some leftover cabbage, and so I'm going to just quickly chop some of this up and some of this up and add some cruciferous veg. So once this gets up to a boil, we're going to cook that for about 6 minutes, and let's prep our veg in the meantime. So I like to just kind of shave off the first bit because it's kind of oxidized. Trash bowl. Then I'm just gonna cut it a little bit. Chop off a little bit of my green cabbage. Now this is another product for soba noodles. I'm actually just gonna use this soup base to use on the noodles, which you shall see very soon. So I love how they package these. It's so delicate. And we just remove it like that. And our water is boiling enough. So let's pop it in there. And then this is the last thing I'm going to top our noodles with. So we've got all of our products here. We've got our veg ready to go. I'm gonna mix it with some greens. And it is going to be a lunchtime party. So there's a couple of tricks to make sure that this doesn't boil over. One is simply setting a wooden spoon on top. Let's see if that works. Another trick is to simply just add water, and that will take the bubble down. I don't love doing that trick because I feel like it might just slow down the cooking process, since I'm not adding boiling water, I'm just adding lukewarm tap water. So the best thing to do is just stand over it, enjoy this cooking therapy, and tend to your noodles. I really believe that we add in our own energy into this dish. I know that sounds really weird, but I really believe that there is an energy transfer. And yes, one of the ingredients that we cook with is love. So that looks pretty good. We've got about another minute. I used to never be a fan of any kind of brown noodle like this, but when you pair it with the right products and some crunchy fresh vegetables, it's delicious. Okay, so I've killed the heat for the last minute or so because obviously it's still very hot in here and these noodles are going to continue to cook. So at this point, I am just going to transfer everything in here. I'm not going to rinse these because I don't want to cool them down too much. So first I'm gonna put in a little bit of this, the good stuff. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a mix. And here I'm just seasoning the noodles. Then come our bamboo shoots. this. I'll add a little bit to start because I do want to kind of mix that chili oil throughout. Yum. I'm gonna just throw these in here. Now you could also feel free to heat this up, but to me it almost becomes like a Korean banchan. And so I don't mind it cold. It's not pickled or anything, but it's delicious. Add a little bit more to the side. And then last but not least, I'm gonna add in a little bit of heat to this. Right in the center there. I know not everyone is a fan of cilantro, but I love it. So just a little bit, and there you go. Our super quick soba noodle dish with our leftovers, are excellent products that you always want to have on hand just because it makes life really easy. And that's it. Bon appetito.